www.ontheblock.com.
Niggas hating on me, but it's alright.
Where do you get your concept? Where do you get your ideas, your creation? Where do you get all that from?
It's internally, like all of this shit is like shit I either did, live, or want to live out. You know what I mean? That's all. That's me putting all my thoughts, everything I've been through, my dreams, all into my music. Like, but some of the music is just the feeling of the day. Like, I could be going through a bad mood and that's that. I could have just paid a bill and it's fucked up my pockets, and I'm gonna be in that kind of mood. So it just goes off how I'm feeling for the day. I can't make no feeling good music and I'm in a pissy mood. You know what I mean? And it just goes like that. Like, a lot of my music is emotional music to me. Like, it's things that I feel like I'm going through. Like, I got tons of music that it's just all areas of my life, and I just try to put it out and hope people will accept it for what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's my brand of music. Like, it got a little fun twist to it or whatever, a little slick lines here and there, but it's not too bubbly. It's not too. It's New York to the core, but it still got a little rock and beat to it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Is there any producers or rappers you would like to, kind of work with?
Shit, I got a long list of people I'd like to work with.
Well, name a few, man. Name a, off the top of that.
As far as producers who I would like to produce, Pharrell. Like, I just like to, cause he could go anywhere with it. Like, he could go dark, he could give you that emotional music, and he could go fun, have a good time. That's like top on my list. Like, Kanye is another one, of course. Like, I love his music, like everything he's doing. As far as rappers, come on, who don't want to do a song with Jay-Z or even be on a track with him? I mean, Drake, shit, I got so many tracks that I got verses and slots just open for these people. In my mind, I think like that. Because, it's always good to look, you know what I mean, look up and say, you know what I mean, maybe one day I'll be on that level and somebody want to work with me. So I already got songs in the can for if I have to send out something or have to get them on with track of mine or something like that. So, like Jay, Drake, of course, Kanye as a rapper also. You know what I mean? I like Jeezy music. As far as some of the new dudes, I like Wale a lot. I like his shit. You know what I mean? It's a couple of dudes out there.
You got a lot of hungry people out there, a lot of unknown people. Let the viewers know information where you could be found, where your music could be
music,
heard.
you could check my music out at soundcloud.com/oneswater. That's where I put up all kind of music and stuff. But if you're trying to find me, it's One Stacked Up, ONESTACKEDUP Stacked Up, One Stacked Up on Instagram, or you can find me Capital One with the number 1 on Twitter. I'm very, very accessible. Like, you could hit me and we could do anything. Like, I'm in the stages right now where if you need a beat, I'm not trying to crack your back or nothing like that. I'll work with you. You know what I mean? I just want to see the next man on and build up my credits, build up my resume. So.
You hear that? You hear that? You gotta have that same vision, that same attitude about hip hop. If you don't, then you're wasting this man's time.
Yeah, you gotta love what you're doing, and because I love what I do. So at the end of the day, I sit here, I crank out music all day long, or I do whatever it takes to get to the next step. But you know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is, before I was a rapper, but now as a producer, I'm a little more giving. Like, it's stuff that I love, beats that I love, that I'm like, damn, that's the hottest beat I made all week. But if I hear somebody else could be better on it, or somebody else have a better idea, then it's their joint. You know what I mean? It's not all about me being selfish, keeping everything to myself. Because, some people think that, like, oh, he a producer and a rapper, he just gonna give me all that stuff. Nah, not even the case. I know it fits me, so I don't have no problem with working it out.
All right.
So definitely, just check me out, man. SoundCloud.com/oneswater. I'm there, ONESWATER. You can leave me a message there. You can do whatever. That's the way to get at me for right now. Also on Facebook, I have Capital One page. Like it, request it, do whatever you want to do.
And he paid his dues. Do you understand? He paid his dues.
I've been in it for a while.
There's a thing that you have to go through. You know what I mean? There's no cutting lines and stuff like that. You really have to go through the channels and the steps. You know what I mean? And one has definitely done that.
What would your behind the music look like if you just got signed tomorrow and you ain't put in no work? You want to have a story to tell, man. So this is what it's about. You know what I mean? You got to have something to build up to the glory, to the moment where everything fall in place and everything is good for you. So right now I'm not even at that place. I'm 4 steps behind, but I'm still trying to get there. You know what I mean?
Say no more, man. All right? Peace, y'all.
On the block.
On the block with hiphop.com.
We got Jeff Red here, Icon. You already know his music is crazy right now. Mr. Red, tell me what you've been working on, man, right now.
Well, basically today we came down to do this show called On My Grind. And it's basically about all these young artists who are rappers, singers, DJs, who are definitely trying to do their thing and get in the record business. So it was a good night. Good night.
Okay. Was you fair with the, some of the contestants and stuff like that?
I think I was too fair because my thing was, at the end of the day, where I come from an era where everybody was grinding. And when I see some of the performers today, some were prepared, most weren't.
Mm-hmm.
So when they say on my grind, you have to really be on the grind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the name, on the grind and stuff like that.
And it just is a true testament to where we are now in this generation. They just got to be a little bit more hungry.
Okay. What are you up to? You have any new music coming out for you? Or?
No new music out, just performing, doing shows, and having fun.
Okay, one more last question. For somebody coming up, trying to be a singer, trying to go through the same path you did, do you have any type of advice for them? So they know what to do and what not to do.
Well, basically, everybody's talking about the record business, making demos again in record business. Those days are over. You're making records now. If you're making demos, you might as well make the record, complete the record, and go out there and market and promote the record yourself. Because there's no such thing as companies signing artists anymore. They're not doing that anymore.
Exactly.
You have to go out here and make a name for yourself. They'll come after you. You don't have to go after them. Because now it's about building your own brand. There's a lot of people who are multitasking, doing different things instead of just singing. They're singing, they're producing, they're writing, they're doing shows. There's just so many other things you can do. But like I said, basically, if you're going to do it, you have to really do it and really do it yourself.
All right, you hear that? You hear that? Tape that. Put that down, because this is the man that did it, and he's still doing it.
www.ontheblock with hiphop.com.